Okay, y'all, I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Been waiting to talk to you. Okay, I've been waiting. All right. So, somebody has been calling me, and I am going to give you your answer. Somebody has. I got a few minutes here. I don't have. Oh shoot. Somebody is getting exposed. Okay. Nakedness. Somebody is being shown nakedness. They are being guided to be more authentic and share more of yourself. Somebody is being told to show up, to show your face a little more. People want to see you. People want to see you. Somebody has been hiding a little bit, right? I know what that's like. So much so that you can hide in plain sight, okay? So I am here to remind you that just because you're posting, just because you're doing things or talking to people, it doesn't mean you're not hiding, right? Like, are you fully confident in giving the parts of yourself, sharing the parts of yourself with those who may not receive you, who might reject you, right? But it's okay, because those who reject you are not meant to embrace your journey. They're actually meant to reflect the shadow of your journey. They're actually meant to reflect to you what you have the capacity to be, and to kind of sharpen your iron, to kind of keep you on your path. So when you talk about haters, and when you talk about people who go up against you, just remember that they are just sharpening your iron. Like, there is nothing that they can do to really harm you unless you believe that they can harm you. Oh my gosh, I remember being in such a depression that I was like, man, I gotta get out of it. The people around me, blaming everybody. And yes, the people around me were having problems, but it's up to me to take responsibility for my own hygiene, for my own spiritual hygiene. Am I going to take responsibility for who I am? Am I going to take responsibility for what I need to understand about myself? Am I going to take responsibility for my own light, or am I going to be blinded by my light? And am I going to hide into the shadows because I'm afraid of my light, my own light? And the thing is, you have to come to that alignment with self to know, hey, you know what? I am who I was created to be. Nothing less. You understand? And the more is to be defined. The more is to be determined. The more is to be experienced, okay? So I'm not going to say nothing more, nothing less. It's just nothing less. You are nothing less than the divine, baby. And that is what I'm here to remind you of. And so what do the cores want you to know about yourself right now? All right, let's see. Let us see. All right, you are going through an awakening, baby. You are going through a rebirth. All right, your rebirth is here. Your emotional turmoil that you've been experiencing, you are coming on the edge of a divine awakening, that when you start seeing things in a new way, you're gonna be like, I know this because the work I've been putting in on my spiritual hygiene. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it. I've been working through these issues. I've been standing in the face of the things that are difficult, and I've been like, you know what? Yeah, it's difficult, but I'm gonna sit in it. I'm gonna let my emotions move through. Yes, it's hard. Oh, it's hard, but I'm gonna sit in it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because I've been here before, but it's not the same. I'm in a new wave. I'm in a new wave of doing things. The way that I do things now is different because I'm a new person. I'm a more refined version of myself. And do I mean limited version? No, I am a more refined divinity of self at 444. I am now this coming into the attunement and the awareness that my higher self has the best interest for me in mind. And that the things that are happening to me are not happening to me because they're against me. It's not happening just to test me. It's happening so that I can see that my inner contents reflected outwardly. Once I can see my inner contents reflected outwardly, then I can start seeing the inner child that needs healing. I hope you can hear me, because it was quiet. It was not nobody in here when I started this video. And then as soon as I started, everybody started coming in here. So, but it's a reflection. It's a frequency, right? Purity. Children are pure souls. So tap into your purity. Tap into that which was always you, and that you've been, in essence, hiding because, maybe I don't want to be too vulnerable and have the experience that I had before now. But it's like, now you're a different person. You're not going to have the same experience. So you have to understand that you are a new wave. You are a new frequency. You are a new person. So the things and the manifestations that you're getting, they might look the same, and your nervous system might be like, oh, I've seen this before, but you are changed. You are a different person. Therefore, the things that you're attracting on your timeline are different. Any old prophecies that you've been given by other readers or whatever, those hold true no more, because you're a different person. You made different decisions that actually serve you, and you are the creative being that you were created to be. And so the things that serve you, you are recognizing in this awakening that the things that serve you are very different now. And you are so grateful for it. I know you are. I feel your heart, and I feel that, you've been seeing things differently, and you're like, you know what? The masks are falling off. The masks are falling off, because those things that were once plaguing you and causing you to have to show up, they say, I'm going to be politically correct, or I got to put this face on when I go into work, or I got to put this face on when I'm talking to such and such. No, you no longer have to put on a face, baby. You can be who you are at every layer of your experience, because who you are is what's going to be most appreciated. When you change to the circumstances, when you shape shift to try to fit into the boxes that others put you in, that is where you start having the struggle. That is where we start having the illness and the depression. Oh my God, man, that is where it is. And so you have to take off the mask, baby. Oh man, and you gotta forgive yourself. Oh, you got to forgive yourself, because I know it's heavy. And that that forgiveness that you owe yourself and your inner child, that forgiveness that you owe yourself is turning into an importance. It's a flow. It's something that needs to happen. It's something that you can't move forward without, right? But it's already unfolding. You're already being given the wisdom to forgive yourself so that you can move forward and stand in this awakened version of yourself. It's okay. It's okay that you didn't see these things about yourself when you were so confident. It's okay that these things that the awakening has exposed a new version of yourself that now you're getting to experience. That's your cosmic power working, baby. That's the power of the divine working in your favor, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's divine harmony that's happening. And there's a union coming about, a divine union, okay? So if you're watching this, better know, if you don't already have a union in your life, there is a divine union that's coming, and it is going to be cosmically aligned more than you know, and you can't even stop it, all right? Because this new version of yourself that you're experiencing, it has to happen. It has to happen. You've been going through the purification process, and now that you have knowledge, what you do with it matters, because you're no longer the fool who don't know. You're no longer the protected ignorant, because now you know. You've been shown too much. You can't go back. So if you try to go back, that's where you're going to experience that illness that's where you're going to experience like that dissonance, right? And you're going to have to heal from it and come back out of it. And it's all right, because that's what we're doing. We're going through these cycles. But what I'm saying to you is you don't have to experience that in the way that you've been experiencing it. You are on a new wave. You are on a new level. Accept the new level. And also remember that there are new devils on these new levels. And so recognize, but don't be paranoid, but recognize they will be revealed to you, because you are awakened in a way that you are able to see beyond the things that you haven't been able to see before, or at least you saw it, but you didn't know what you were looking at. So now you're able to understand a lot more about the divine language, and it is speaking to you in ways that, oh man, something is, man, this keeps coming up, this betrayal card. It keeps coming up in my readings. So either, if it ain't for me, it's for somebody. Somebody is experiencing, maybe it's a self-betrayal. Maybe you're betraying yourself. And maybe that's going to be exposed to you. You know, if it's not a physical person that's betraying your trust, or showing a mask, saying one thing but really meaning another, if it's not that, it's definitely a mask that's falling off of maybe you, for yourself, because a betrayal could be you self-betraying yourself, your own body, for desires that are old, for desires that have become habits, but they're no longer true desires. Like, you may have wanted something in the past for a long time, and so your nervous system has built a dependency, a habit on discomfort of this manifestation. Like, if I just had this, like if I only had this, then I would be straight. If I had this, then life would be good. If I had this, then I'll be happy. And so you start creating a habit of this state of mind where you lack. Because if only I had this, so you're creating that. And so you're telling the universe, I want this, and creating a constant state of I want, I don't have. Right? And so when you create a state from a state of I have, I am being, I am the divine cosmic being who I was created to be, and that I am an attraction point for all that is for me, right? And the things that I am experiencing are happening for me, not to me and to be against me. And the weapons that are formed are not forming against me to prosper. They're just forming against me so that I can recognize the other side of me, right? So these are the things that, once you understand the beauty and the dance of the divine, you'll start seeing things real different, and you'll start trusting yourself a lot differently. I'm telling you, it's a whole process that, you know, man, when you experience it, when you go through the process changes you. The process shifts you into a state of being that you can no longer deny, you know, and things start to become more clear. And when you start to expose yourself, you're like, you know what? Oh my God. In my humility, I'm able to receive that who I thought I was is not who I currently am. And who I am now is an attraction point for things that are more aligned with that higher version of myself that I now see myself as. And gratitude for this wisdom. All right, I really hope you can hear me. I really hope that you can receive this message. If you were watching, if you made it this far in this video and it resonated with you, my baby, tap in, okay? TheLasageExperience.com if you want to tap into meditations, music, divine frequency music, merch, things like that. If you are looking to receive readings, services, things of that nature, please go to ahealersplayground.com and you can see my services there. And listen, you don't got to do nothing you don't want to do, but what you do need to do is honor your own heart, honor your own self, because that is what's going to unlock the greatest outcome. And you're already on the right path. So if you were questioning anything, don't worry about it. This is your reminder that you are doing and you are right where you need to be. I love you, and stay on the divine frequency, baby, because that is where heaven is.